Hi, I'm Asia, and I'm a dog trainer here in Southwest Florida. And I want to talk a little bit of tough love, and that's what this channel is all about. Tough love for pet parents and for people that are thinking about becoming pet parents to a new dog or an existing dog in your household or a dog that you inherit. However you come to become a pet parent, this is your place to stop for some reality and some tough love. So here we go. So what I want to talk about today is why puppies are a terrible idea for so many families and so many pet parents out there. I see it all day in my office, every day for the dog training that I do, that people come in with these unrealistic expectations of what puppies are, what they're meant to be, how they fit in the family, what they're capable of. And I just want to put it all out there that everybody needs to understand that puppies are super difficult to bring into your home. I don't recommend it to hardly anybody, to be honest. Even myself, as a dog trainer, I don't want to deal with a puppy in my house either. I'll tell you why. So the thing to consider when anybody's thinking about getting a puppy is whether they're ready to go along with the developmental cycle of that animal. So puppies, just, not to anthropomorphize them, but to make them to something that we understand as like people, they go through a developmental cycle. So they'll start as an infant, they'll go into a childhood, they'll go into essentially a teenagehood, and then a young adulthood, and then an adulthood, and then a seniorhood. And at each phase, there are different needs. There's different expenses, there's different levels of training that they can do, there's different levels of exercise they can do. The unfortunate reality is I see so many families and so many pet parents who have an expectation that it's this like out of the box Amazon order that's arrived to them when they get their new puppy, whether it's from a shelter or from a breeder, it doesn't matter. Across the board, puppies have needs such as needing very consistent training, needing, to be reassured, to be experiencing things outside of the home so that they can learn and grow and not have fear settle in as like a baseline for the way that they behave. I could go on and on about this. I'll do another video about puppy training. But the point is, please send this to a friend who might be thinking about getting a puppy. And as a dog trainer, I'm telling you, you probably don't want to do it because it's a lot of work. I'm talking like sleepless nights for a couple of months, sometimes more, as the puppy has different potty needs or, is not crate training very well or whatever it might be, or just has gut issues, it's just a lot. So there's that side of it to think of, on top of the fact that their energy is wild. They are, they wake up, think about little kids, again, not to anthropomorphize, but little kids are so excited when they wake up at 5 a.m, let's go do a bunch of fun things. You want that kind of energy in your house? Get a puppy. Don't want that kind of energy in your house? There's no way to get around it besides keeping the puppy somewhere separate in a crate. And I'm sorry, folks, but that is just not acceptable. It's cruel. They are companion animals. You get dogs to be companions, or you get them to be working dogs, and that's a whole separate topic. But either way, you need to bring them up with love and connection, and that's part of the process of being a pet parent. So anyway, that is my point that I just wanted to make for this video. Is I really want to encourage people who are thinking about getting puppies to think twice, to think 3 times, to talk about it with their family, to talk about it with their extended family, to talk about it with their friends. Because what I see over and over is people getting puppies and then they end up having to rehome it. So it goes to a family member, or it gets put up on Facebook Marketplace, or gets sent back to the breeder even, which, no judgment on any of that, because you have to do what's right for your household. But the heartbreak that goes through with all that could have been prevented by just maybe thinking through a little bit, what is my lifestyle, and would even a senior dog maybe be a better investment for my time and my energy and my resources and my love? Yes, there's less of a life cycle to experience with an older dog, but let's be real, folks, that's a whole other topic also. Like, really, how long do you need to have this dog for? Let's be realistic. Life changes pretty drastically, pretty often for a lot of us, whether it's moving to new cities, getting new jobs, having new additions to the family, new lifestyles that come up. let's just let that go about the argument that I hear all the time. Well, I'm going to invest my love into this dog. I want to have at least, 10 years with it. I'm not convinced. So just take some time to really, even just meditate on it, I guess. At least talk about it with your friends and family. Do some research. Talk to some people who work in shelters. And, little side note, if at all possible, look into dogs that are being rehomed. Even if you have a specific breed in mind, you'd be blown away how many dogs in very well-bred bloodlines and whatnot are available at shelters, at breed-specific rescues, on Marketplace, getting rehomed. So anyway, there's a lot of options out there besides just getting a puppy. So I hope that this landed. I hope this makes sense. I hope this helps you in your journey of being a pet parent. Now, if you are somebody who is already in the thick of it with a puppy and things are going in a difficult direction, please reach out to me. Please reach out to a local trainer. Get some help. There are options for you besides rehoming, besides dumping them, which honestly, that's how I got my dog, is somebody dumped him. So, there's a better way to do it without the heartbreak, without the shame, without the pain, without any of that. So I just want to encourage you. It's not easy being a pet parent. And I want to set you up for success, and I want to set your dog up for success, whether it's now or in the future. So I hope this helps you, and we'll see you in the next video.